Hi guys, so for today's video I'm just going to share with you what's going on right now in my world. I'm going to attempt to do this video without crying because I don't want to ruin my mascara. My bank account was hacked. They took, it's hard to not cry. They took everything that we had. I don't even understand how people could do this to other people. Like, maybe because, you know, they don't know me as a person, or they don't know the people they're doing it to, so they don't have any remorse. But I just want to talk about it for a few minutes, and I'll try not to ramble. But I got off work this morning, well, it was yesterday morning now, and went across the street to the gas station to grab a pop for my ride home, and that's like 89 cents. And my bank account, my debit card declined 3 times, and I was like, there's something wrong with your machine, sir. Just because, if you guys don't know me, if you're new to my channel, we're in the process of buying a house, which makes it so much worse because every dime that was in my bank account, me and my husband have separate checking accounts, his is where his check is deposited, and my check is deposited into mine, and then we pay bills with his, and then mine is for saving and stuff, because for the house. So every dime that we've been saving for our closing cost was taken. So the first thing I do at the gas station was like, oh my gosh, let me check my bank because this isn't right. So I get on there, and first thing I see is negative $1,900 and something dollars, and I was like, negative $1,900. What? And then like I just start scrolling through all my transactions, and on the 31st of August, like 15 transactions right in a row, like 5 minutes apart, literally. Anywhere from $2 to $1,700. So what happened was they took every dime I had saved, and then more, to put me negative $1,900. Because I have overdraft protection, and my bank will let it go through because I'm protected. It's like an extended line of credit. So it's good to have sometimes, and terrible to have others, obviously, because they were able to spend and put me negative $1,900. So the first thing I did when I got home was call the police, and called my husband on the way home, hysterical, because all I could think about was the house. Like, we put an offer in, it got accepted, we are in closing, like we are, today, Friday, is the inspection. Like, we're right in the middle of it, like, where every little thing counts, where the mortgage people are checking all your bank statements and all your nickels and dimes, and they're, making sure that you got your head on straight, and, so balancing a bank account by $1,900, it looks really bad. Now, granted, it was all fraudulent, and it will all be corrected. So the police came, and they were like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Where we live, it's kind of like, I don't really know how to describe it, suburbia, and like stuff like this probably really doesn't happen. They don't probably get a lot of stuff for this, like this kind of stuff. The officer was just like, oh my gosh, So I filed a police report. I had to tell them where I was when all this happened, and the last the last online charge I made, which was for my kids' school pictures, and then the last gas station that I swiped my card out for gas, like at the pump, because there's all these skimmers, and it was right across the street from my work. So they took their report, and then I called my bank because they hadn't opened yet, and I tried to file, like, I've been hacked, this is all fraudulent, and they felt really sorry for me, but they were like, unfortunately, since you have overdraft protection, we have to let all of this go through tonight, like last night. We cannot file, like, they froze everything. My bank account is frozen, so they can't do any more damage, but they couldn't start the investigation or open the case or whatever until all the charges had cleared. Like, they couldn't stop them, they had to let them go through, so that way they have a potential to get their money back also. I will get my money back, but it could be 3 to 7 business days, and it's a holiday weekend. So we're just sitting around with absolute nothing. Nothing. My paycheck went to my bank last night, and it instantly took it all to make those charges, the negative $1,900 positive again. So I just got paid, and I have no paycheck. I am not making this video so you guys are like, woe is me, woe is, like, for myself, like, so you guys feel sorry for me. We'll figure it out. I just really hope that it doesn't affect us getting a mortgage, and that they're understanding of, like, this couldn't have happened at a worse time. But I just wanted to get on here and say something to hackers, specifically to the one who stole from my family. Now, granted, we will get the money back. We will, but for the next 7 days, it's a waiting game, and we had to cancel all of our cards and all of my, like, automatic payments that come out of my bank. We had to call and cancel. We had to tell our landlord that until our bank account is made right because of these fraudulent charges, that we won't be able to pay our rent on time. So it's a lot of hassle. Like, I couldn't go to work last night, because I spent the whole day on the phone trying to undo this mess. And so to the people who are out there hacking websites, like, the people that you're doing it to are people like me, who work really hard for every dime that I have, and who are trying to save money to buy a house, and who have children. I have 3. I have 3 children, and then I have to feed and clothe and take care of. I have to get back and forth to work. I need gas money. I'm a person, and I just don't understand how you sleep at night knowing that you're stealing from a mom or the nurse that has taken care of you in the hospital when you've been sick, or children, like, stealing food right out of their mouths. Because I'm thankful for my family, because, they're gonna borrow us money to get us through, but, like, they took everything, and then some, and it's gonna take a while to get back, and it's just a mess, and, like, my whole world was turned upside down in a second. And I know a lot of people get hacked, a lot of websites get hacked. It happens all the time, but, like, you never really think about it until it happens to you, and you're thinking, how am I gonna feed my kids? How am I gonna get gas? Because I'm not saying we don't have credit cards and stuff, because we do. Like most other citizens, normal people have credit cards, we do. But since we are in the process of buying a house, we cannot use anything. Like, Like we're first time home buyers. Like it's our first time. So we did an FHA loan, and they look at everything. Like they want months and months of statements. They want all your credit card balances. They want to know what you're charging, why you're charging that, why can't you pay for it with cash? Like, so our mortgage lender just said, do not use them. Do not use your cards. Until we close, do not use them. So like, yes, we have credit cards, but we can't use them, because then it could affect us getting the mortgage. And that cannot happen. So you just never, think about the damage that is done until it happens. Like, not only am I missing the money, but like I have to figure out, I spent the whole day on the phone. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do. Like, I know this is probably really stupid, but like all my subscription boxes, they come out on the first of the month, every single one. I've already got an email saying, nope, your card was declined. Your card was declined. So I know that's not a big deal. Like, considering all things considered, I can't buy food for my kids, but I'm just saying, it's like even the littlest things like that. It just screwed it all up for me. I had to cancel my debit card. Everything that I have in my life is tied to that debit card. And now I had to cancel it. And I don't even have a new debit card. I won't have a new one for 5 to 7 days, which is basically where the money will go back in. So I don't hate you. I don't hate the person who did this to me. I'll pray for your soul. I mean, I honestly will pray for your soul, because stealing from people that you don't even know is probably the worst thing you could do. And I just want to say I'm sorry for anyone who has been hacked. You understand what I'm going through, so you can relate. But my hacker, his or her last charge was a $1,700 plane tickets through Air France. So I hope the cops are waiting for you at the freaking airport. I really do. It's crazy to me. So anyways, I just wanted to give you guys a little update. If you're new to my channel, this is not what I typically do for videos. I do chit chat life updates, but not get on here and cry like a baby. But I've cried all day. And I just really hope that nothing happens with us getting this house because of all this, or I hope it's not delayed, because I don't know what I'll do. But I just want people who are hackers to know I want them to see me like this. I want them to see me as a person and not just a 12-digit card number on the internet that they decided to snake. I want them to see that we're people with lives and kids and families. And it's just so wrong for you to take from someone who worked so hard. And that goes for everyone who's ever been hacked. Like, I work so hard to save, I save lives every day. And then you take everything I have, everything that I'm trying to have, you take. So I just want you to see me. And maybe next time, before you steal someone's bank information, you might think twice. And just know I'll be praying for you. I really will. Alright, that's it guys. I'll see you in my next video.